Hey everybody, Mama Vi here, and there's some very special stuff that I want to show you. And of course, because it's me, I'm also going to tell you a little story. Most of you have been following along as I've been talking about an incredible Leatherman named Tom Butts and all of the amazing things he's been sending from, a lot of books, magazines, and memorabilia that belong to Tony DeBlas and Tony's partner, Andrew Charles, but also bits and pieces of things that belong to friends who have wanted to make sure that their memorabilia had a good home. And I've opened 3 different boxes from Tom and opened the 4th one. Now, in a previous video, which, I'm supposed to probably plug and tell you to go to the library channel on YouTube to see, that had some amazing, as a matter of fact, 80 different books from Larry Townsend. The 11 by 17s that Larry wrote rather prolifically, which may be the largest collection of them so far. There were a few other things in that box. There were some programs, both from IML and from Drummer. But the Drummer programs are older. So I wanted to show you a few of them and talk about the importance of the program. These Drummer programs begin in 92 and end in 97. They're going to be a wonderful supplement to the library's collection of Drummer programs, while in my wildest fantasies, I have full collections for all of you to look at from both IML and Drummer, and also from IMSL, and ultimately from ABW. But these Drummer programs, probably should hold these this way, are a trip down memory lane for me because of the importance of the Drummer contest, and of course, how I feel about Drummer men, which I've said many times before. But what I wasn't sure I had ever talked to anyone about was the importance of the program. Now, for those of you who have been bored to tears in some of my classes and listen to me talk about all of the things that are part of every person's history, think of the things that are in collection bags when we go to events. We get the palm cards, a pin, probably a few pieces of memorabilia from the event, sometimes a palm schedule, and we get the program. Now, most of it, for good or ill, tends to end up in the trash, although you know how many times I've encouraged you to say that. The importance of the program itself is something that most of us don't think about. Yes, it outlines what's going to happen with the event. Yes, it shows the pictures of the judges, of the contestants, of their bios, a little bit about the contest. It's a note from the producer. But there are other very important things in a program that we don't think about. One of the very important things is schedules for other events, other event advertising, who is congratulating the contestant. Because, for instance, we talk about 2 different bars who are congratulating their contestants. And we have other advertising. Looking just at the back cover. Advertising for a regional drummer, but also advertising for people and businesses that supported this community. What we have here is actually a stepping stone in a very important timeline. Now, as I was looking through these programs and looking at all of the people who had participated, most of these men I knew. Yes, it did take me down memory lane, but it allowed me to look at the history of so many of these contestants. Think for any contest. 5, 10, 15, 20 years later, what are they doing? Where did they start? In terms of the businesses, are the businesses still operating? Did we support them? Did the businesses go under for any reason, from not being able to generate enough capital to stay with the business, to the founder may have passed away? All of that history can be partially documented in the program. And so I encourage you, as I've done so many times before, to think of it as a piece of your own personal history and save it. Save it not just because it documents the event or you, but also in the rare event, because remember, programs are printed in very limited press runs. In the rare event, somebody comes up to you and says, I am the, pick one, master, slave, dominant, submissive, right or left of the slash of your dreams. And I have presented here, there, yon, everywhere. Well, if you have enough programs, or you know someone who has collected them, you can check. It's a way of vetting someone. And some people might be, fudging that history a little on the assumption that the program can no longer be found. So you go to mom's library, or you run up to the archives, or you talk to friends who are pack rats kind of like me, and you ask if the program is in their collection. You can verify that person and know that, yes, they are presented here and there, that that person is a skilled presenter and probably, therefore, has the experience to be a good play partner for you. That's another advantage of holding on to it. So, hold them, save them, tell stories about them. Look back at all of the people who were in them. Remember with joy, not only the event, but the people. And, most importantly, share the stories. Mama Vi, out.